we've had their customers coming to us asking for additional endpoints, asking for additional fields. I think that's an interesting use case there, right? And so here you've got a modern system. They're not able to provide the full endpoint packages that anything outside of scheduling basically needs, right? Now, you talked about the use case with Pearl. Who knows the engineering prowess that went in to make that happen, right? But obviously it wasn't some sort of enterprise or scalable API solution that everyone, it was a one-on-one professional services deal, right? At the end of the day. But I think that brings up a good case. Like here, we've got one of the most modern systems, and like, why don't they have a full API exposed? Why aren't they letting their practices share data and write data? Why don't they become the leader? Why don't they become the bulwark, right? At the end of the day. And so I think that what that is, it's just an indication with how behind the industry is, right? At the end of the day. Because if that's the most modern, when you compare that to some other industries, and we want to look at modern, you'll see incredible robust APIs for read and write across every single endpoint, field, and table, right? And so I keep coming back to that question. If I can see that in animal health, where there's only 22,000 veterinary hospitals in the United States, why don't we see that in dental when there's 200,000, right? Much bigger market, 10 times the size, right? It's lacking that innovation, right? At the end of the day. And so it'll really be interesting to see if we can get a modern cloud leader, right? That actually is an API first PIM. So I don't think we have an API first PIMs, do we? We don't.